Wee Willie Winkie runs through the town, upstairs and downstairs in his nighty gown, rapping at the windows and crying through the locks. Are all the children in their bed? It's now 8 o'clock. Okay, so I'll break this nursery rhyme up for you to show you the signs a little bit better. So Wee Willie Winkie, you do the sign for wee. It's also the sign for small or little. And Willie Winkie did the letter shape for W twice. So you're interlocking your fingers. Willie Winkie. Runs through the town, running action. And then the sign for town is you take your hand and bend it over at the knuckles. This is a sign for home. And then town. So you bring it in 3 times. I kind of think of it as you're picking up a house and putting it down, and picking up a house and putting it down, picking up a house and putting it down. Upstairs and downstairs. So you take your index finger and you point it twice up to the ceiling, up to the sky, upstairs. And downstairs is the same, but you do it down the way and it off to a slight angle. So upstairs and downstairs. In his nighting gown, so you make the sign for night and then the sign for dress, for nightgown. There is a different sign for PJs, pyjamas, but for the sake of this nursery rhyme, we're saying nightgown, so the sign for night and then the sign for dress. Rapping at the windows and crying through the lock. Well, you have your index finger and you wrap it around your thumb, so I hope you can see that hand shape. And you're knocking it on the palm of your hand. So it's as if you're knocking on the door. And then window. Think of it as the old-fashioned sash windows that you're opening and shutting. Crying through the lock. It's crying through the door. So I've put the sign for door here. Crying through the door. Are all the children. Are. Cross your fingers over and then you bend it at the wrist. Are all the children. So it's 3 out to the side, and I just think of it as you've put your hand on the top of your smallest child, your middle child, and then your biggest child. So it's children, so you're just showing the heights of them. Are all the children in their bed? So you have your 2 hands together and you rest your cheek on the back of your hand. Now, it's a sharp downwards now. 8 o'clock, so you show your number 8. Remember your nails are facing out the way. And o'clock. This one can feel a bit awkward, a bit tricky. So you have your flat hand and your other hand has got your index finger pointing up. So this is like the hand of your clock. And your fingers are facing out the way. And then you turn your hand all the way around so that it's the back of your hand is facing out the way. So I'll show you that one again. The fingers are facing out, away from your body. Turn your whole hand round so that your fingers are facing towards your body and the back of your hand is facing out. So pop all these signs together and you've got Wee Willie Winkie runs through the town, upstairs and downstairs in his nighty gown, rapping at the windows and crying through the locks. Are all the children in their bed? It's now 8 o'clock.